Title: The Man in the Vents Part 1. A strange noise. In 2017, a college student named Marissa moved into a cheap off-campus apartment in Philadelphia. The place was old, dusty, and barely held together. But she was broke and desperate. The landlord said the last tenant left in a hurry and didn't leave a forwarding addressed flag. Maybe, but rent was only $400 a month. Marissa brushed it off. The first night, around 2:45 a.m., she heard scratching above her ceiling. She figured it was rats or raccoons in the attic, but when she got up to look around, it stopped. She shrugged it off and went back to sleep, but the next night, the scratching came again, only this time it was followed by slow, deliberate edging sounds. Something or someone was crawling up there. By the third night, the noises had changed. They weren't just scratching, they were whispers, actual whispers, low, breathy, muffled by something solid but human. She called her landlord, who dismissed it. It's probably just the pipes. That weekend, her curiosity overtook her fear. She climbed up into the attic, through a pull-down ladder in the hallway. Dust floated like snow, and the smell of mold made her gag. But then she saw it. In the corner of the attic, behind a panel of loose insulation, was a vent shaft, one big enough for a person to crawl through. The screws were loose inside it. She found scraps of fast food, wrappers, torn clothing, and a small notebook. She opened it. Pages of shaky handwriting, ramblings about watching people sleep, sketches of her bedroom from different angles. One drawing was from inside her closet. She froze. The next drawing was her, that night, lying in bed, with the words written underneath, "She's awake now." Panicked, Marissa ran out of the apartment and called the police. They arrived quickly and searched their place. In the vent shaft, they found something that made national headlines: a man. He was living up there, had been for weeks, possibly months, a homeless squatter, mentally ill, who crawled through air ducts and water tenants, through holes he'd carved in the ceiling and closet. He'd even installed PFOS behind posters and vents, and sometimes came out at night to steal food or just stand in their room while the tenant was asleep. When police pulled him out, he was covered in insulation, grease and grime. He had a knife tucked into his waistband. He told them he'd only been waiting for the right time. Marissa moved out that night and never returned. The story made the local news, but was soon forgotten in the stream of daily horror. The apartment was rented again, but the story doesn't end there. A year later, another tenant, this time, a young man, reported strange noises in the vents, but when he went to check, he found the vent empty and a note scrawled on the wall inside, in grime and blood, with the words, "I never left, I just learned to be quieter." Based on true events, this story is inspired by multiple real-life cases, including the stories of the Denver Vent Man 1941, and the 2008 case in Japan where Oman discovered a woman had been living in his closet for over a year.